This is Mitch Russo from Mindful Guidance. Today I'm on the 5-minute bark to tell you exactly how to create and build your tribe to create multiple streams of recurring revenue and to grow your prominence in the market. Sure. Well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and my dad married up, you might say. He married a beautiful girl, his next door neighbor, which turns out to be my mom, and her dad owned a factory. Now, my dad was sort of a basic kind of guy. He was a blue collar kind of a guy, but he was a hard worker, and he was always looking for opportunity. So even as a little boy, we would go out. He would start candy stores all over New York, and he and I would go out on a Sunday with 2 tripods and a tabletop, and we would sell baskets on the street. And we would come home with $40, $50, and I would have $4 or $5 extra dollars in my pocket, and I'd be thrilled. And I mean, this was how I was raised, on the streets of New York, selling stuff, watching my dad build these businesses on nights and weekends while he worked a job, until eventually he went out and he built his own company, a much bigger company. And that is the model that I have always had in my life. Sports weren't really much of that. I told you before the show, I only went to 1 ball game in my entire youth. And so I didn't really have any time or desire to watch and sit around and watch sports. You can sell somebody certification. You could sell them a training program. First of all, if they don't trust you, they probably wouldn't buy it anyway. The loyalty comes into how well you deliver on what you promise. If you don't deliver on what you promise and you sell somebody a training program, say, or some sort of an experience or transformation, and you don't deliver it or they don't get it, well, guess what? You know this. They're not going to buy from you again. So our goal when I work with my clients and when my company works with our clients, our goal is to make sure that we engineer a program with my clients to grow this tribe, grow it continuously and steadily. And what I is a 3 to 10x ROI on every person who buys certification. So if one of my clients is selling certification for $5,000 to $30,000, if we want to recertify them next year, then they would need to have gotten a 3x to 10 return on what they paid. And the programs I build happens. That's exactly what happens.
You're watching the 5-Minute Bark Podcast on YouTube. If you like this episode, you just may like many more. Subscribe today by clicking the red subscribe button in the top right-hand corner.